also got billboards, and this also on the street, with me up on the billboard. On the side of the city bus, there's a picture of me on the side of the city bus. You know, so I'm doing my part and really getting it out there, because I know that my brothers, I'm one of 17 children, 10 boys in my family, and all of them had some type of, one brother had a ring down and all of them had died from it. And so I've always got myself checked. When I found out my coaching buddy died from it, man, that just kind of, because we were just, like I said, we went out first, you know. So that took me to the point to say, you need to get this thing checked. So I've been talking about it all these years as a coach and as an evangelist, travel all over the world. The last 31 years, I've been a full-time evangelist. I work part-time with Billy Graham to go all around the world. But every church, every man, I'm telling those men, you get yourself checked. You know, if it's not for you, like I said, for your wife, get yourself checked. And we got to give them the information. Now, I'm going to do something real quick. Can I do something real quick? I won't be taking long. I want everybody to take one copy of this right quick. And then I'm going to talk about that, then I'm going to shut it down. Because we can give a preacher a mic or a platform to talk to me and talk to them. But the information, man, the thing that I want you to tell you more than anything else is you got to go out here and talk about it. You gotta make yourself available for God to use you.
Yes.
So I come from, when I do mine, I always come from a spiritual standpoint. And I wish I had told everybody to bring a pen. Everybody should have a pen. Everybody got a pen? You got an extra pen? Got an extra pen? I got one or two in my purse. In my wallet. Deal with my wife every day.
I understand.
Here's 2 extra pens if anybody needs a pen. You need a pen, brother? I want you to write down. I got some scriptures I want you to write down. Everything I do, I always do everything. You can share it. You got a pen right there.
Oh, I don't need a pen, I respect.
All right. So those of you got a pen, you can share it with the guy next to you. And see, when I said to defeat this component, the big C, as soon as you hear the word the big C, what happens? Fear gripping. When that man told me you had prostate cancer, and, you know, and then I went, come back 7 months later, now it's over a 10, and they didn't call me back, but I didn't have them run proactive. I probably wouldn't be standing here talking to you today. Because once they get in your lymph nodes and all like that, it's irretrievable. Yeah. So get it checked, and the first time you hear about it, take care of it. But you got to talk about it, guys. We got to talk about it. I made it a part of my sermon. Even though I'm talking to a whole congregation, I'm speaking to the men. I showed them that video. And I looked at that thing this morning, almost 55,000 people had viewed that video. 55,000 people. If just think of 10% of those guys get help, man, look what we've done. So everybody got to take their part. And quickly said the key component to surviving the big C is rescuing one man at a time, surviving one marriage at a time, reaching the community through education, rescuing the family with resources. Let's get it done, men. No fear. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says what? Lean not to your own understanding, but not God all your way. He will direct your path. But we got to acknowledge that, hey, there's a problem in our community. There's a problem in the black community. They don't understand the information, so we got to give it to them. Those of us that have gone through that, we got to keep talking about it. And quickly, it says, may our hearts be more moved to inactive to what? Action, man. That means you got to do your part. And my license tag on my truck, I said, just reach one. All we do is just reach one man. We say one family. We say one wife or some problem. So one grandchild. One grandchild going to benefit from listening to grandpa talk about it. Amen? All right? And overcoming prostate cancer by changing our attitude about this thing. Like you said, brother, hey, the brother that just left would say, you know, I don't think about it. Oh, where is it? Hey, so I don't even think about it. We got to start thinking about it. Because there's guys on your street that needs to talk about it. They need to share. Don't be ashamed of it, man. You know, when I went to one doctor, the Chinese doctor, he said, Mr. Brown, you know, you're in your 50s, you know, you don't worry about it, you know, you just go on, you know, you live a long time with it. But I said, no, I'll get this thing out. And he said, well, you know, we're going to cut the nerve and all that stuff, and you might not have sex again. I said, well, our conversation just ended. I said, yeah. He said, no, Mr. Brown, come out. I said, no, we through talking. I'm out of here. Your conversation is over with. I'm out of here. You know, and so I went and had a robotic surgery, and now everything is connected. I've done exactly what the doctor told me. I'm enjoying myself and still feeling, I'm 62 years old now, still enjoying this thing, amen? Yeah. But you got to have the right kind of, and positive attitude puts off strong enzymes in the body. Mm-hmm. And we're strong, but look at us, we're strong. It's only 10 or 12, but we got some power in this room, but we got to take it outside the room. All right, quickly. Objectives, purpose, get it done, man. Matthew 5. 13, 1 says, you're the salt of the earth. What does salt do? Flavor. So go flavor another brother's life. Go tell another brother you got it. We're the salt of the earth. You're the salt of the earth, so you flavor somebody by telling them we're the light. And in the 14th verse says you're the light of the world. We can't hide this information. We got to give it. I've been talking about this thing now for the last 30-something years, but the last 9 years that I've had to deal with it, I'm really talking about it. Amen? Right, quickly. Education is power equals getting help, knowing where it is. See, they got to know where it is on that app now. On that app, get the app. But the Bible says in Acts 1:8, you shall receive power of God come upon you, and you shall be my witnesses where? In Tampa, in Jerusalem, all over, in the uttermost part. That's what we got to do with this information that we're getting, man. Amen? Mm-hmm. And number 2, saving marriage. Educate the wife on her role, information and comfort. So when she knows, when I was talking to Dr. Maxandra, she's sitting right here beside me. We went and talked about it. We tried that big thing in, was going to do that big thing in Jacksonville. I told you about the tube where they're going to shoot the thing in there. What you call proton. I would have done that, but then Dr. told me, once you do that, we can't do the robotic surgery, so you got a choice. So my wife said, listen, this is what God is telling me. Let's go to Dr. Maxandra.
I don't really know that that's true.
That what?
Once you do proton beam, you can't do.
I don't know. I don't deal with it in that area.
No, you just said you can't do it now.
No, I said I couldn't do it. I'm talking about me personally.
I thought you said the doctor could not.
Once you do
No. I'm talking about, because he said, there will be some complication from that if you try to do surgery after that. So I said, well, instead of having a complication, I'm just going to take it out and be done with it. Let's get it done straight. So I can go to sleep. So that's that last word, comfort. I need to be comfortable. So my wife, when she agreed that this is what we're going to do, we did it. All right? And then it says in Philippians 2:3, it says, let us esteem each other more than we esteem ourselves. See, so we gotta esteem brothers. There's young brothers in here that don't know, hadn't had it yet. We gotta talk to them. This brother said he worked with the heart. We gotta let him know. I'm glad he's here so he can go back and start talking about it. Amen? Mm-hmm. Number 3, quickly. Giving men the tools to make a responsible action. Psalm 103 says, blessed is the Lord on my soul, and all within bless his holy name, for getting out his benefits. What's the benefits of God? He redeemed us. He heals from all our diseases and destruction. He takes care of us. We got to trust God with this as well. God is the real physician, amen? Mm-hmm. All right, then number 4, making our communities aware of the resources out there that can save their lives. Get excited about it. I'm excited about it. When I start telling my problem, I'm alive, man. If I hadn't done this thing, that thing got out in my lip, no, I'm gone. Just like my friend. He found out in January, he was dead in July. Gone. It was so aggressive. That's like mine. I had it on both ends of my prostate. So that means it's growing. So you have to take care of that thing right away. Because if you don't, men, we go out here tonight, it's like it's getting dark out there now, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Our men are in dark ages, man. We got to go share the light, man. We cannot sit around and not let somebody else die. I just heard about one of my friends that been diagnosed with prostate now. And his is all over his body. And I'm gonna call him and say, hey man, you didn't understand this thing? I don't know him well enough to be with him around him, but he's in another state. But now he's got it all over his body, so he ain't gonna make it long. All right? Last thing, then I'll be quiet. Educate them, men, on how education is the most powerful method to fight cancer and other issues for the battle of life and beyond. Jeremiah 29:11 says, Jesus said, I know the plans that I have for you, the thoughts that I have towards you, to give you a hope and to prosper you. And he says, you seek me and call me. We got to seek them out, brother. Like you said, you send that thing to 300 people.
Yeah.
Right? You send 300 people. Those 300 people